Welcome fellow raiders. I am Ehabad, a free-to-play endgame player in Raid Shadow Legends. Today is going to be a short video covering the current news in the game and showing the Raid 3rd anniversary recap of my account. I haven't typically been doing videos of this nature, so please let me know if you care to see them, especially since so many others already provide similar commentary. I won't bring the wit of Jay Giggs. I won't bring the savagery of Stu Gaming. I won't bring the enthusiasm of Hell Hades, but I can say it all in an emotionless newsreader English. For me, the biggest change, and the reason I decided to make this video, are the changes to TTA. Whilst these might not seem that remarkable, they will certainly have a big impact on a lot of players and shouldn't be underestimated. Both Gold Bazaar and Ramantu will be in the reach of many more players as a result, which is certainly a welcome improvement. Increasing the number of players able to be in each tier above Bronze 1 is well overdue. Thankfully, Plarium have delivered quite a significant increase, doubling the number of places in Silver and nearly doubling the places in Gold. This will ensure many more players are able to reach Gold 1, unblocking them in the Ramantu missions. Additionally, many more players will be able to maintain Gold tier placement and enjoy the trappings of the Bazaar. It's really only once in Gold that TTA starts to feel remotely rewarding. The Sacred Shard, Legendary Tome, Accessory and Charms are all well worth purchasing. Hopefully, this will be the first of many changes to TTA this year. Our second item on the agenda today is the Guaranteed Legendary event. Rafmatab is not a champion I'm going to be going for. I'm personally going to be skipping this one and saving my shards for another, as the frequency of these guaranteed events has really increased of late. I don't think the champion is that interesting, and I'm not a big fan of increased resistance buff. I do like the provoke with block damage, however the provoke itself is only a 1 turn and it can weak hit. However, the need to build high accuracy makes the rest of his kit counterintuitive. Plarium really should have given this champion a passive like Helior, where resistance equals accuracy. Whilst the problems with the resistance buff are, for it to be usable in Arena, you have to go first. And if you already have the speed advantage, there are many other better abilities in the game you could be using instead. Meanwhile, if you go second, it's too late, and the enemy has already used all of their abilities before you're able to increase your own resistance. Equally, for Hydra, you cannot maintain it 100% of the time, even with a buff extender. Worse still, due to the 3% mechanic, Mischief can still steal it and then spread it to the rest of the heads, which would be an absolute disaster. The third item we're going to talk about today is the new Fragment Fusion. Another reason for me to skip the Guaranteed is the new Fragment Fusion champion, who has a somewhat similar kit, but objectively more useful. The Fragment Collector starts on the 12th of May. I think the champion is decent and has potentially some interesting mechanics that other content creators have covered in depth already. My twist will be to say that this champion will be a hard carry for Sacred Order Faction Wars. So if you haven't yet beaten Sacred Order, or you don't have the champions to do so, 100% get this champion. Also, he'll be a fantastic progression champion, so if you're anywhere in the mid-game looking to advance through wave content such as dungeons or Doom Tower, then this champion will fit in very nicely there as well. I'd expect the usual events and summoning requirements. I don't think Plarium have the creativity within them to mix up the ways we get these fusion champions or fragment collectors. It'll be all the usual dungeons, summoning, champion training, dungeon divers, artifact enhancement, etc. The fourth topic to discuss today is champion rebalancing. Whilst I'm not excited about the rebalances that are done in this particular patch, it's great to see Plarium doing this on a regular basis. Hopefully this will continue, and slowly this could create new and interesting ways of beating content, particularly for those players still progressing through the mid-game. Here I'm thinking a lot about faction wars. Our fifth item today is the Forge improvements, and praise the RNG gods. Finally having a 10 pull on forging is long overdue, and it's a quality of life improvement I'm very happy to see introduced. Also, rebalancing the faction war forge material drops is very welcome as well, as these have been grossly misbalanced up till now. You can see here on my perception materials, I have enough epic materials to make around 600 pieces, but I have enough legendary pieces to make 1600. So the mismatch has been huge in the past. This change actually will allow us to forge many more artifacts than we had previously, as at the moment we're collecting a lot of legendary materials that we simply can't use. Given that Resilience and particularly Perception are very good sets, this will benefit all players immeasurably. Item number 6, which I see as a massive missed opportunity, is the latest champion training tournament that's just dropped today. Whilst it's great to see skins added as rewards, the fact that it's limited to only the top spot per group is rather disappointing. It's only a skin, it's not a Krisk. Get over yourself, Plarium. That said, a legendary tome for 10,000 points. Thank you very much, I'll have that. And that's a wrap, guys. I just wanted to have this as a short video, really just covering those 6 developments that have come out over the last few days. You know, we've got the fusion, we've got a guaranteed legendary, we've got the first skin reward, we've got some interesting quality of life changes, all things that players should be aware of. And if you were wondering, was I going to go for the guaranteed? I've at least informed you that I'm not, but I will be going for the fragment, as I always do, to be honest. And I'll sign off here with the recap video. Unfortunately, on my recap video, there is a bug. My clan boss score has been bugged out, both the 2nd anniversary and 3rd anniversary video. I don't know why, but it's showing a damage level that I've never actually achieved. It is what it is. I don't think Plarium will care to change it, even if I did message them and let them know that it's bugged out. I think the highest clan boss damage I've done is 102 million, approximately. A far cry from the figure that this video shows. Whilst for the arena defense, the reason I have such little data there is for the majority of my raid career, I've run a one-man arbiter defense. I don't really have a defense that's won much or done much. Until next time, see you later.
Much has come to pass since your arrival. Gaze into the shard and see what mark you have left upon our world. Teleria has seen new challenges and new champions. But this is your legacy. Your forces have grown strong. You used these champions the most. You won glory in the dungeons. And have claimed great riches. You have challenged all comers. And earned great renown. You made your name in the arena. This was your strongest arena defense. You fought for honor in faction wars. You are an asset to your clan. You have dominated the Demon Lord. You ascended the Doom Tower. You have achieved much, but your legend has just begun. Where shall it take you next?